What's up, everybody? Krakenil here, and today I tried to record you guys a video with the Jane Jaw deck, this deck right here that you're going to see on your screen for a moment. After about an hour of just losing and getting hammered, I think this deck needs a lot of revision, and I will try it again eventually, but this is the deck that I think Kang kind of fits the best in for me personally right now. I still need to test out Galactus, but the non-Sauron version of Shuri has kind of just taken over as the de facto best version of the deck. I think Kang adds another layer to this deck, in particular with Sauron, to give it the information it needs to know whether it should Arnim Zola on the final turn, should it Taskmaster on the other turn, should it hold a 1-drop and be able to play a 1-drop to make yourself unarrowable plus a Taskmaster. I think that's just incredibly valuable. It is in the other version too, but I think it means more in this version since the other one gets to run like Cosmos and Armors. So, let's go over the list real quick. So your standard, you got your Sunspot, just to soak the energy. End of each turn, it absorbs pretty much any energy not spent. Ebony Maw, 1/7. Typically, you get to play this. I don't like to play it before turn 3, obviously, because you're a Sauron list. So I typically hold this as a final play with Taskmaster or Arrow. Lizard, -3. If your opponent has 4 cards here, you can typically play around so that doesn't happen. Sauron removes all the abilities from your ongoing cards in this deck. See, this is another reason you can't play this with Armor and Cosmo, because it will remove those ongoings, which is why that other list is kind of picked up as the best one. Shuri, what can you say about Shuri? 4/2, double the power of your next card you play, which typically is your Marys in this list, your Arrows, your Skulls, your She-Hulks, pretty much all your top end. Typhoid Mary, 4/10, your other cards have -1 power. Because this is typically a 4/20, even if you haven't Sauron, that typically doesn't mess with your board too much, because then you're just going to like Taskmaster, Sunspot, Ebony, etc. Kang. Look at what your opponent did last turn, then restart the turn. That's what we were talking about in the beginning. That gives you such valuable information. So if you play Kang on... I don't typically play Kang on 5. I'm playing Kang on 6 to know if I'm going to be able to win with a certain line, like Arnim Zola, Taskmaster, etc. Sometimes if I play like Shuri on 4, Skip on 5, Kang on 6, that sets up like the She-Hulk Taskmaster, and your Shuri will still hit your She-Hulk because you technically still skipped on 5. Taskmaster just copies the set base power of the card you played last, so that's going to be all of your top end. Arrow, the best card in the game, 5/7, move all enemy cards to this location. You win so many games off of like Arrow in general, but just Kang knowing where to arrow. Red Skull, enemy cards at this location have +2 power. This ends up being a 5/30 with Shuri. Arnim Zola, not ran in the other list, but it is ran in the Sauron list, and is a very good card with Kang to see, should I Zola? Can I Zola? Are they going to arrow me? Etc, etc. If you see that they're going to arrow you, you can change your Zola to a different lane that's in the lane with the arrow, or you just don't care. This depends on priority. And then She-Hulk. We already went over the line where you can just like skip and play her, so she's 20 power, then you get 40 power because you have Taskmaster. So let's get into some games. I apologize for not being able to get out the list earlier because I couldn't get Kang on time, and then I spent an hour messing around with that Jane Jaw list. But if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to see with Kang. We'll go over that again in the outro, and I'll see you guys in the games. Boom, 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 boom. Never sober. You snap, I slap. That's pretty good. Opening, put Sunspot in Quantum Realm. They also had the same idea. Isle of Silence. Okay, if I draw like Lizard. Okay, we drew Sauron. Nice, nice. So we play Sauron here. Ooh, that's pretty good. So we'll just play Typhoid Mary here. Cloak. So they're a Galactus deck. This is a Galactus deck. I want to see what they do, but I don't want to see it yet. Let's just Shuri. They could Doc Ock us. They could Doc Ock us. But they're only going to pull 2. They could pull like our King and our Red Skull. And then we can just like... Oh. So... I'm definitely going to Kang here. Yeah, so are they. Kangception. Witness the Kang Dynasty. Kang on Kang. Goodbye. They're going. No information gained. I feel like skipping. They're gonna Galactus. And then I can She-Hulk Taskmaster. 18. 28. They can Shang-Chi though. They can Galactus. They did not. Interesting. I have Cryo, so we just like... I do that here, and then we go... here? Yeah, they retreat. I was gonna say, we've got all 3 lanes covered there. I wonder if they just didn't draw their Galactus? Because Chavez came last turn. Ari. Hey, Ari. Okay. Muted immediately. Friend or not. We have Sauron, so we don't really need to play that. Yeah, so we 100% just like go Sauron into Shuri into Fat Thing. Sauron into Shuri into plenty of things. I'm gonna Kang just to see what they would do. And then we will probably just like Red Skull into Arrow. Red Skull into Taskmaster Maul. Taskmaster here, Maul here. Arrow here, Maul here. It just depends what they do.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
So we know they're going to Spider-Man now. Do we think they'll switch up their play? Do we think they switch up their play? I kind of want an arrow. And then I can't Taskmaster here anymore, but I can like task Maul still. Still 28.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And then we're winning here now. We're winning here. Task. They're both the same. Task Maul. Now they could arrow us, maybe? Task into Maul, which only becomes a 2, which comes into Galactus, and we... Sorry. Sorry. Very nice Galactus.
Victory!
Very nice Galactus. Okay. Dynamo Dad! We got a lot of cool stuff we can do in this game. Another Galactus Enjoyer, I assume. Okay, so they can't Galactus here. They soak. Now we can test their... Oh yeah, we play Sauron for sure. Play Sauron here. I think they're hoping to have this destroyed, perhaps. So now we Kang right now, because they have 5, they have 4, 5, 6, so let's Kang now, see if we need to arrow. Oh, they have a dock off. Now they know we have an arrow though. Okay, so now we get to redo the turn. We could... I think we just arrow. Yep. So now they dock there. Pulls our... Oh, please hit the arrow. Yes! Pulls it there and pulls it there. So now they have to Galactus here. So we soak. Ooh. Interesting. sorts of fun stuff. I messed up the order on the Taskmaster there, but that's fine. You can probably arrow us mid, right? What can I do? I mean, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got Hulk, Red Skull, Taskmaster. Free snap for them. Very smart. Very smart. So now they know they lose all 3 lanes almost. They can also see they have priority right now. They have priority now. They still have prio, so they're not going to be able to shing. So I'm actually going to do it like that now. So I have 15, 15, 10. $15, 15, 10. Let's see if they give up. That's a pretty spicy one. They waived us, which was their mistake, allowing us to play all 3 of these with Elysium plus the skip on She-Hulk. Pretty juicy for us.
Opponent snapped.
I am curious. I am curious. They have prio. That does not do it. Ah, see, they were expecting us to play the Taskmaster over here. We were tied, remember? And then they would have won with the tick up. We're not going to be toxic. But see, that was a good instance where the Kang backfired on them. Because I misplayed the first time, I got to redo my misplay and switch it up. Okay, so we've got to see a couple instances of Kang helping and then backfiring. So getting to see both sides of the spectrum is also nice. I mean, we are playing just your typical Shuri list, which is popular right now. However, I do think this one with Kang is better just because of the Sauron. Now you get to know if you're like Task or Zola's better. Like which one you should pull off on the final turn. Oh, they cost 0. I'm like Desca. But they cost 0. Like this game would be dope if we hit a like Zola potentially. Although Lizard would still only be like 5. I'm thinking like if we do like a Shuri, we hit the Sunspot. Soaked. Let's Shuri. Shuri, we don't have anything yet though. We don't have a Task, a Kang. If Kang is our next draw, we'll probably play it so we get like the free draw. Same goes for turn 6. If it's our turn 6, we'll play it on 6 because it's our... You could technically do the line where you like Shuri now on 4, Kang on 5. Don't play anything. Ooh, swapping hands. No Guano. They get an Arrow Maul Typhoid Shield. Makes this lane like mega shingable. Yeah, that's fine. They have another arrow though. We drew our King. Free snap. We we don't need to play the Mind Zone, so they don't see that we have like the ability to put something here. But now we get to see if like they drew their Shang or not. See?
Victory!
Love snaps! Yeah, so they knew they gave us quite a bit. They got nothing they can play. That would like shrink this, shrink all these. So now we can play out like their Dino here, and like a Mind Stone here, to become unarrowable back into the mid. Good stuff. Okay, let's see here. Good grade. We drew our Sauron. Probably can't win Mojo, but we drew our Sauron, so let's Sauron here. We could like play for Mojo. We also let's Shuri. They also Shuri'd. So do we want to like skip? Skip. We can't do it like that. We need to play this, and then they're not going for Mojo right now. So we like let's Kang to see if they're arrowable. Not showing them that we can arrow. Dope. So now we know that they're trying to task and to time. So what we do is we arrow left. We'll win Mojo World. Yeah, we'll arrow left, and then we'll... Even if they change it up, yeah, we'll do that. Arrow left, Mojo, so now we win Mojo, and we win Fisk Tower. Kang is doing Kang things. That's why I said Kang is better in this version of Shuri than he is in the Cosmo Armor version, that basically the non-Sauron version. Because this allows me now to know whether I should Arnhem, I should Zola. It let me figure out where they were going to task, and be able to know if I'm going to win these lanes. I tried this deck. I tried to make you guys a video with this deck and a Lockjaw Thor, Jane Jaw shenanigans, and I spent like an hour losing. So I'm not gonna put that one out for you guys. We just did like 5 back-to-back bangers with this deck, and Kang did something each game. I either showed the opponent they were losing and they backed out, showed me how to win, and I won, although we weren't snapping. I don't really snap post-infinite, but you got to see how those games would play out. Next video that I'm going to probably try going to, we'll see how it turns out. It's going to be like a turn 6 Galactus, or just a Galactus deck in general. And then if you'd like to see any other King decks, any other King interactions, please don't forget to drop those down in the comments below so I can make that video for you guys. If you don't, then I don't know what you want to see. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.